All right, I want to show off different mechanical pencil mechanisms. I've got four pretty modern, advanced mechanical pencils here. This one I took the grip off because one hand is holding a camera, so I took that off camera, but I took that off to display a function. There's the Pentel orenznero, the Pentel Orenz AT. This is the Uniball Kuru Toga Advance Upgrade, and a Pentel GraphGear 1000. Let's show suspended, like shock absorption lead graphite pencils. First is this one. You guys have probably seen this before. This one, the lead advances by twisting the tip, but most importantly, the graphite is suspended, like it's spring-loaded, so that helps it resist breakage. There's only one other pencil right in front of us that also has that, which is the Pentel orenznero. Right now, the tip is retracted. This is an auto-feeding graphite pencil, so you only have to click it once, and it's ready to write. This, like the, what is this thing called? These cheap things? The SharpWriter? Yeah. Like the SharpWriter, the Pentel orenznero has some suspension to it, but most importantly, the main difference between the orenznero, other than construction, the main difference between the orenznero and the Orenz AT, which does not have suspension, it's just firm, it's not spring-loaded at all. Number one, the tip retracts perfectly flush. I don't know if perfectly flush. As for when the orenznero is retracted, it kind of protrudes a little bit. Not enough to mean anything, but I think that's just the fact that this one has spring-loaded suspension and that the AT is firm. But both of these have auto-advancing graphite, so it doesn't look like there's any graphite exposed right there, but the tip, that sliding pipe, as you write, that moves up, and as the graphite wears away, and every time you lift up off of the paper, it feeds more graphite. I can display that here. So let's see your writing, simulating writing. The graphite would wear away, and as soon as you lift off the paper, boop, it feeds more graphite. These two Pentel Orenz pencils are the only ones that auto-feed graphite. You only have to click once to deploy the tip, and then you're good to write. They are awesome. They kind of feel like fountain pens because metal is dragging on the paper. Some people don't like that. I think those people are bitches. Then you have the Kuru Toga Advance Upgrade. I like the Advance Upgrade because it has a sliding pipe, but most importantly, the Kuru Toga mechanism. Let's see if I can get more light. It advances faster. It rotates faster. I think this rotates 1 in 16 presses on the paper. Every time you lift and push down, it rotates the graphite. The regular Kuru Togas only advance 1 30-second rotation. So this does twice the rotation speed as the standard Kuru Togas. I really like this. You will never have a dull or a sharpened, you'll never have a blunt edge on this graphite. It'll always be rounded and write really nice. And then the last one is a basic-ass mechanical pencil. People love these. I don't know why. Probably because they're pocket safe. But you deploy it by clicking it, and you write. And when you run out of graphite, you have to click it again. But they have this little cool party trick where you hit the clip and boom. And it's made out of metal. People like that shit. I don't know why. Writing with this kind of fucking sucks. It is for engineers, but if you're an engineer and you don't want a suspended graphite and you don't need the rotating thing and you want a protruded pipe that isn't this one, you might not like this. This is better for writing because, as you can see, it doesn't have a sharp tip. but it does have a sliding pipe. So it's not necessarily good for engineering drawings, but as you write away, that pipe retracts. So you don't necessarily have to click it very often. All right, this went way too long. Probably can't post it to Discord, so I'm going to post this to YouTube. Hopefully it answers some questions. Okay, bye.